Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Bridget, I'm a nurse practitioner. In this video, I discuss how much money I made my first 2 weeks of working as a nurse practitioner. It's a check for 69 hours versus 80 hours because I was in between jobs at the time and I was still working as a teacher for nursing students. So I was short 11 hours in a 2 week period. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so how much was my first paycheck? Like I said before, this is for 69 hours, not for 80 hours. It is for a 2 week period. I will be leaving this job. I actually start a new job this coming Monday because I left the position where I'm at. I absolutely love that doctor. He's a great physician. But I got offered a position where I can work 3 days a week and do 11-hour shifts. If I choose to pick up an extra shift here or there, I can, but full-time for them is around 33 to 36 hours. And for me and what fits my life, I do not enjoy that 9 to 5 life. So I'd rather work 3 days a week, 11-hour shifts any day of the week. So I'm super excited to be starting this new job. When I get paid from them, I will share what my full 2 week check looks like if you're interested. So my disclaimer is this was my first check. I only work 69 hours instead of 80 hours in a 2 week period. I live in Florida, which has some of the crappiest pay you're gonna find for NPs. And what this check does not include is that I work as a consultant every other Friday. And for that job, I get paid $60 an hour. So that helps cushion that check nicely. The reason why I'm putting these disclaimers are because that's really crappy pay. I'm making that amount of money as a registered nurse. But anyways, so the reason why I brought out the hater cam is because a lot of times people will say, oh, well, nurse practitioners, you're not getting paid as much. It's a lot more responsibility. Yes, it is a lot more responsibility, but with that pay, I'm happy with that pay. I'm not working night shift. I'm not busting my behind like I was in nursing, like changing patients, moving patients. As a nurse, you know, if you're a nurse, you know you are everything for that patient. You are their therapist. You are their server. You go and get them their crackers and their milk and whatever they want. You change their sheets. You're their housekeeper. You are basically everything rolled into one. So there's pros and cons to being a nurse practitioner. With the job that I have currently, I don't have to take work home. I don't take work home. I chart everything there. I'm not on call. So many of you are probably like, why did you leave that job? It was a great job, right? No on call. No, I wasn't going to the hospital. But you know, I wanted to work 3 days a week. Otherwise, I would not have left my position. So there are good jobs out there. And I'm very happy as a nurse practitioner. If you don't like being a nurse practitioner, then don't become a nurse practitioner. But please don't hate on those that have become a nurse practitioner. I'm very happy with my profession. And for the nurse practitioners that are in the profession that aren't happy, then go back to bedside. I mean, be where you are happy. It's as simple as that. And I'm very happy being a nurse practitioner. Like I said, Florida, I have another video on the compensation in Florida. It's one of the crappiest in the entire United States. So if I was living in New York, if I was living in LA, yeah, sure, I would be getting paid more money an hour. But for now, this is what we're getting paid. But you know, it's enough for me, and it's definitely more. I don't know where you guys work that you're saying you're making $85,000 a year as a nurse. I never made that as an RN. I never did. Best, I think I was making like 40,000 at the best. Wherever you guys are working, more power to you. And if you're making that much money, I'm happy for you, but I never made that much as an RN. So kudos to you. Okay, so my check for 69.75 hours. All right. My gross pay was $3,138.75. which you all know that they take out taxes. So my net pay was $2,878.64. That was, like I said here, for 69.7 hours. And that is not including my side hustle that I do have with that same physician, where we go somewhere else and we work and they pay us $60 an hour. And that's typically, it depends, but it's typically a 10-hour day when we do that side hustle. Hit that like button. It really helps me. You guys know I have student loans, so please help me get monetized so I can like help pay down my loans. I'm not trying to buy a yacht. I'm just trying to pay off my student loans, people. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hit the like button, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure you turn on that notification bell. Here's a check for 69 hours.